Remember, this is here now, but it's sometime else, somewheres else. So if you're in, say, Afghanistan, it's a different time than I am here. Right here, I am Pacific time in the U.S., Pacific time, 10 a.m. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm, I guess it's summer. Jelly Bean fan is here. Roomba lover. We got a room. We got 2 Roombas now in this house. Look at that. Look at that grow. Look at all those people tuning in. Let's get to 100 likes today. It says we only have 1 viewer, but we got 3 likes. Now, how is that possible? Oh, we got more than 1. Now it popped up to 25. Let's see 300 on there. I'm ready for 1,000 viewers at a time, concurrent, however it goes. Well, my name's Charlie, and I'm the guy who shot that video in 1984 of Fatso playing the piano like she loved to do. She had very few lessons, like I think 3 piano lessons, and they weren't cheap. I can tell you that. It was about $16 an hour. You can't find cat piano lessons. I mean, if you Google them, you're not going to find them. There's nobody doing it. The Bacon Bro wants to know, how's my day going, Charlie? It's going great. Just great. Andrew and Madison channel. Done, 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 done. The Bacon Bro says that's nice. And how are you doing, Bacon Bro? That's what we want to know. Where are you and how are you doing? Channing Harrison, what am I doing tomorrow? Probably about the same thing I'm doing today. Get up, have some coffee, smile, put some clothes on, make a cat video like this right here. Maybe make some cat art with you all. And then the rest of the day I do other things, other cat things, other art things, other video things, and just other things. This time of year I'm doing a little gardening because it's planting time. And we're getting some plants in the ground. Love doing it. Roomba lover. I took apart my controller for MetaQuest. It's cool. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that a bit. It's fun to take stuff apart. When I was a little kid, I took stuff apart all the time. Sometimes I took apart stuff that I shouldn't have taken apart, but my dad didn't get mad. He just knew I needed to take stuff apart. You can't figure out how stuff works or figure out how to put stuff together until you take it apart. That's called reverse engineering. I reverse engineered a carburetor in my parents' basement when I was 7. I didn't even know what a carburetor was, but I did it. Oh, Roomba lover loves fixing Roombas. Roomba Repair has got a name to it, doesn't it? Maybe you should change your name to Roomba Repair. Yeah. Mathis, hey, what's shaking? Kula says, happy June, everyone. Yeah, it's a new month, Sir Keyboard Cat, Sir Charlie. It's nice to have you all on board. Now, this morning I'm going to play Andrew and Madison channel says, my friend takes apart tablets. Nostalgia of those small toy motors. Oh, yeah, taking apart old stuff is cool. So the first thing we're going to do is look at a little video here, and it's a video I made a while back. It's to the song Let's Go, which you are all very familiar with. And but it's an art. I'm making art. You may have seen this before and maybe not, but it's a good one. This one is one of my favorites. So let's have a look. Here we go. Bacon Pro loves that song. Here we go. I'm going to start it over. I'm going to start it over just because. One more. Right? It's fun. It's really fun. Hey, this weekend I watched the documentary on Pee Wee Herman called Pee Wee Herman as Himself. And it was really enlightening and good. Very interesting. Brilliant, brilliant guy. Kula loves Let's Go, Let's Go. Sweet video. Thank you, Kula. Bacon Bro says it was a nice song. Bacon. Oh, I love bacon. Well, okay, so sometimes it seems like I'm just probably stunned because I'm just sitting here. You see me reading comments. That's what I look like when I'm reading comments. It's probably not very entertaining. Mathis says, be back real quick. Let's go from Dreamland Executives LLC. Let's go. Let's go. Sad Dog said, I finished my plants art project. Cool. Somebody back there said their uncle gave him, when they were a kid, their uncle gave him and his brother a whole bunch of old toys, and his brother took them all apart. I'll bet that surprised the uncle. Well, hey, $5 Canadian from Kula Ellison. That is really substantial. Appreciated. She's a role model for how to be a fan. This keeps the vibe going. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. She's getting likes because of that too. This keeps the vibe going. Keyboard Cat is a vibe. You know, we call it a meme, we call it a cat, we call it a memory, we call it all kind of things. The Sad Dog says my uncle wasn't even mad. Well, of course he wasn't mad. That's great. That's great. That's what we do as adults. Yeah. He could see how curious your brother was and engaged, and that I'm sure that stuff, that activity helped, and your uncle helped your brother and helped you too, helped everybody. Chance Hoover says, smoke a blunt. Oh, I think Pee Wee did some of that. Look at that, 19 likes. We're going to go for 1,000 viewers. What do we do to get the 1,000 viewers? Sparkle Fizz It says, are you the owner of Keyboard Cat? Yes, I am. And Keyboard Cat is in this room. Keyboard Cat 4.0, Presley, you all know. Mega vibe, says Kula. Yeah, Keyboard Cat is a great vibe. Keyboard Cat lives on even when, I mean, the original Keyboard Cat was filmed or videoed in 1984 in my, well, through the window that goes from my kitchen to my living room. Well, I don't live there anymore, but Mathis reminds us Keyboard Cat is a vibe. Yes, his brother went on to be an engineer, so it helped him understand engineering and the fun of it. Exactly. That's my point. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's part of the vibe, right? The painting we're going to do today is really all about vibe, the vibe coming out of Keyboard Cat's head, and with things coming out of it like random meaningful words or your names. I think that's going to be cool. Sparkle Fizz says, rest in peace, OGKC. Yes. Yep. So we keep those vibes going. You guys are doing it right now. You guys are doing it. I'm helping, but I'm not doing this alone. You guys are doing it. Those numbers up there and those donations and those likes and those shares and those subscriptions and everything. Kula says, I drew a picture of Sir Keyboard Presley 4.0. Way to go. Get the vibe out there. Sad Dog says, Charlie, what should I draw next for my school art museum? Or I don't know what SMT is, but what should you draw next? I think you draw a drawing of your head in the middle of the page, and it doesn't need to look exactly like you, but just let it be inspired by you, your vibe, and then all around it on the page write words that are meaningful to your life, like vibe, like Keyboard Cat, like internet, like spaghetti, all that kind of stuff. And just remember that that drawing is part of this vibe, and it will be a meaningful piece of paper. It already is, and you haven't even started it. SMT is something. All right, thanks. School art museum or something. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Everybody should do that. Do a self-portrait and write like vibey words around it and write them upside down and at an angle and some big and some small and some right by your head. You could write some right on your face. Why not? I mean the face in the drawing. Well, just if you don't know how to draw portraits yet, that's a good thing because your first time is going to be your only first time. So I would say do it and do it with conviction. And if you do it with pencil, remember you can smear a little with pencil, smear your finger a little, and you can make some shading. So you get the dark of the pencil, the white of the paper, and then some gray or some smeared tones. Try it, see what you get. Remember to give us a like here, and remember, yeah, Sparkle Fizz brings up a good point. I'm surprised you don't have 1 million subs or more because Keyboard Cat was actually such a big meme. Yeah, other people have said that too, and I don't understand it. I'm glad to have the subs I have. I think it's 600K, which is pretty big. Yeah. Sad Dog likes black and white. By the way, my art style is realism, black and white. I don't like color style. Well, then get going on your black and white. Tatterism JRs. Hope not late this time. No, you're just fine. Join in. Whenever you join is when you get there. That's it. You're here. We're glad to have you. Ethel, Charlie, why are you ignoring me? I haven't seen any Ethel so far. What's going on? No, Ethel, we're glad to have you on board. We've written your name on more than one painting, that's for sure. And we'll do it again today. Remind me when we get up in the studio. Tatterism couldn't join in these days. That's all right. We'll still be here every weekday morning 10 o'clock Pacific time. Tatterism because of school. Hey, school will be out in what, a couple of weeks? Gotta like that. Oh, I used to love it when summer came when I was a student. Yes, we wrote your name on those arts, Tatterism. Oh, yes, I can remember probably 3 at least. Ethel, don't terminate. That's Ethel's name. I want to see the kitty. Oh, I can understand that. Who doesn't want to see the kitty? Don't answer that. So, let's do that. Let's go see the kitty. Let's see what he's up to or down to. Hey, wait, he was right up there. Oh, he still is. Okay, check this out. I see a furry lump up there. Uh-oh, he's getting kind of cool. Hey, mister. Oh, you're being so cute. Look at him. Oh. You keep your hands off of my iPhone. Here, let's look at this one time. Hey. Nice. Yes, Ethel says Presley looks so adorable when he rolls. He does. He does that the day we picked him up from the shelter. We unlocked the cage and he rolled over like that. But still, even though he rolls over and he looks harmless, if you start touching his belly or something, he might get you a little. But Andrew and Madison says keyboard Prez 4.0 will be in my series. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Look at this. This is a huge bag of keyboard cap pins that say, I met Keyboard Cat. You guys could all wear that because vicariously you've met him through these videos. Hey, do you want some catnip? Hey, Presley, catnip? Oh, I'll take that as a yes. Here's some snacks and some catnip, homegrown, that I prepared a little while ago on this plate for the man. We got to get the stool back out because I got to climb up to get to. It's kind of like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, this show, I think. Look at this, he sees it. Oh, he's loving it. No, this is Keyboard Cat 4.0. And the other Keyboard Cats before him, the first 3, well, they're not really dead. They've just passed on. They've transcended into a different form, and they're still with us. They carry the vibe, but that's how we're connecting with all cats that ever were and ever will be right at this instant. And it's kind of fun to know. Makes your day better when you know that it's never over. It's always here. Oh, he's crunching a little. Sometimes he just swallows them whole. Well, the keyboard's upstairs in the studio. We'll get up there. You go ahead and eat your catnip there, mister. Oh, there you got some catnip along with nutritional. Now I think he's starting to, he eats the food and then he starts inhaling the nip. Look at that. It's a miracle. Thank you, God. Sparklefist says, my bunny passed away recently. His name was Benny. Well, Benny was my uncle's name, and Bento I called Benny because that's his nickname. And she just loved her little cat Benny, or little bunny Benny, because you could hold him like a little baby and he would love it. Oh, that's so good. Okay, here he is, licking his paws. I'm going to pour some catnip on his paws so that he then has to lick it off. Look at that. I don't know if he's very happy about it, but there it is. He can't ignore it. He can even feel one molecule of something somewhere on his body and has to stop whatever he's doing and clean it off. Look on your arm, dude. There. It's not on your belly. Kula says he loves his catnip and munchies. He's just starting the day. He sleeps most of the day. Cats do that, you know. But now that the weather's nice, he loves going outside too, and he just finds a place to hide out there in the bushes, and he'll just like chill for hours and hours. It's like as good as it gets. That's what we need to do. Find a comfort spot and meditate in it and chill in it. And if some catnip gets stuck on our elbow, get it off. He's so darn cute. Hey, no, he doesn't leave the home. He stays awful close. We have a little enclosed place for him outside, but he's got it. This is a huge house, and he's got the run of the whole place. Yes, says Ethel. That's the vibe. Keyboard Cat is playing his tunes in heaven. That's why sometimes when you're just walking down the street or driving or something, there's a tune in your head. It's because it's playing some other in another space and time, and it's passing through your matrix, and you're not fighting it. You're vibing with it. Oh, look at that tail vibing. That's a vibe tail. We're sorry little Benny the bunny passed away, but he's with us today. He's glad that we're doing what we're doing. And so am I. All right. We're going to get this plate and stash it somewhere here where he won't be knocking it down, hopefully. Now, let's go upstairs to the art zone. Turn off this light. Let's look outside first, just because. Look at that. Is that sunshine? We should take a quick walk. Here's a place where you could sit if you wanted. I almost never sit there. And here's the hose. I'm going to turn it on. And then water these plants. I think they're called hostas. Looks like a little piece of catnip volunteering in the middle there too. There. That's kind of what it feels like to have summertime. Look at that. That's the flavor of summer. Yeah. Now I got my foot wet. Okay, I turned it off. Let's just mosey a little out here. Here's another place you could sit if you wanted. There I am. Oh my God, because I have a mirror out here. There's my keyboard cat iPhone protector. It's cool. Give us a like. I know you love it. The plant is hungry. Yes. I performed in Budapest once with my nose act on a TV show, and another American was there as a performer, and it was Meatloaf. And Marcus Van Bavel in Austin, Texas, said they were hungry for Meatloaf. Yeah. Oh, they picked up the garbage. That's good. It's trash, rubbish. See my canister down there tipped over that had yard clippings in it. You can see other people have their garbage cans out. They have been picked up but emptied, but they haven't. So you can just roll it right along. It's got wheels. When I was a kid, my dad made a cart because he got tired of carrying the garbage cans out once a week. So he made this cart, and I painted it when I was little. Paint on me as there was on the cart. There's a fake 16-ton thing. Here's just a nice greenish sort of place to be. It's like my comfort zone. Oops, I got my foot wet again a little bit. Here's a bunch of junk on my office door. Welcome to the Tea Party. Hands by Stowe Campbell Miller. Holly carburetor sticker. Keyboard cat sticker. Nan cat sticker. Southern Cal Speed Shop sticker. And a night caller sticker. And I think, no, night callers didn't do Let's Go. My radio friend, or your radio friend. Try your radio friend on Spotify. And I'll bet Let's Go is there, and some other songs that are really cool. Look who's up here, just like conked out. Well, enjoy your little. Thank you, William Augustin L. Item Johansson. There's a link to a YouTube video. YouTube Cat is the best of the world galaxy. How cool is that? I'm going to grab my coffee cup and we're going to go up and at least get started on this keyboard cat's head. spewing out vibe-ish stuff. So here we go. Once again, up these stairs. They're like Mr. Rogers coming in the door. I don't have a sweater on, but we can get another quick, close look of out of doors. You can see my 3 new planters out there for veggies, and they're gonna get it today, later. Some manure and some plants. Yeah. Hey, this is pretty good. I like the beginning of that compilation of things. I'm gonna squirt a little water. See, I made some pre-squirted blue and purple and some fluorescent colors on some aluminum foil. And I'm gonna squirt a little water on them just to keep them kind of fresh while we talk. Same thing on my container of gesso, just to keep it fresh. And of course, we've all seen this picture of Keyboard Cat probably many times. And we're gonna do that. You can see it penciled on there. And I have his head sort of split open and things are leaking out of it. And so far, the only thing coming out is the word vibe in pencil. But I'm gonna count on you guys to stick around and watch this baby shape up and make suggestions for the I'm gonna put a little marker here on the word vibe, here on cats, and then down here on the bow tie. Oh geez, I dropped my marker. So that's looking pretty good. Thank you for hanging in there while I tighten up my frame. Okay, so now I'm just gonna literally throw this little bit of indelible, permanent, waterproof, as it were, marker to highlight, emphasize the thing that I made. This is going to be cool. I did a drawing like this once a long time ago in Pullman, Washington for my graphic design class. I only took one graphic design class and the rest were fine arts. And Mr. Thornton, Robert Thornton, was my graphics teacher. And I just loved graphic design. I just knew I could do it, and I did. And later on, he was responsible for helping me get my scholarship to go to art school my senior year in good old Tokyo, Japan. Robert Thornton. In his class, I did a logo for a thing called Earth Day, which caring about the earth was a big deal. I mean, it started being a big deal. Well, it started way longer than that when you consider the indigenous Indians in North America. They cared about the planet. And then just this swoosh mark, whoosh, and then the word vibe. It's fun doing this. You don't even have to think. Okay. See, his head is open and stuff is coming out of it. Like let's make Cula coming out of there. And let's paint a little drop shadow on the V of vibe. I mean the B and the V. By doing something special to the first letter of the word, it helps the I get there and get started, I guess. So now, what other names should be on there? Angel Cat, somebody said. Nice, isn't it? What else should we put on there? Mathis, Matthys. He says me. Give him a halo. I'm for that. And some angel wings. That's a good idea. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, this is so interactive. YouTube logo. Yeah. Okay. Do I remember what it looks like? I think it's around like a TV. I think it's this. Isn't it something like that? And we need some vibe marks out here. Ethel. Ethel. Thank you for that spelling. Yeah, Ethel. Hey, by the way, how do you spell Ethel? Just kidding, just kidding. Mathis, you're on there, dude. Just did it. You bet. Yurgi. Urij. Urij. No, is it Jurij? William. Man, that's a long name. I'm gonna put William Augus Augustine. Augustin. Augustin. Yeah. All right, now Sparkle, Fizz, and Benny. Riley Box, 25. I gotta remember how to spell that. RILEY Box 25. Yeah. We need a little rocket coming out of there. Stage 2. Jeez. Massimo. Apin Massimo. And I put Apin. Now I'm gonna take a wait. I'm gonna take a little short break here to put just a drop of color here or there just to get a little color on this puppy before we're done. This has been great fun. We're going to continue on this painting tomorrow and get more names. a little color, right? Looking good, really. Nice. Man, I didn't use many colors today. Look at that. Hey, could we all get a quick like so we got more likes? And I appreciate that. And make sure you become a subscriber if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very many. And it's nice to have you along. And hit your, share option so other people that you care about and might dig this stuff get a look at it. Visit charlieschmidt.com, CharlieSchmidt.com. And I think either today or tomorrow I'm going to get some photographs of some of these recent paintings with all your names on them and get them on eBay so that when you click that link in the description here, you can see them in addition to the ones that are already there. But take a look at those. And we'll just call that, a day. Peace and love from this part of the universe.